Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got some new DLC leak updates to go over for the Indigo Disk, some more information on the returning legendary Pokemon, also some gameplay features that we've got to get into. There's a lot of stuff to break down today, so if you're excited for the video, as always, make sure to drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes, it really helps out. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything we cover in today's video. Subscribe if you're brand new for daily Pokemon content, ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, we have Riddler-ku tweeting out saying, "Do you love double battles? Sudachi to is." So, basically confirming that there's going to be a lot of double battles in the Indigo Disk DLC. Now, we were kind of aware of this already because in the trailers we did see a lot of battles being double battles. So, I think they're very much pushing towards like the VGC kind of aspect of things and like the competitive scene and stuff. Because, yeah, there's going to be a lot of double battles in the Indigo Disk. I mean, they're already kind of making things semi-competitive anyway, because at the end of the Teal Mask, like when we battle Kieran, his whole team has like items and stuff. So I'm assuming that in the Indigo Disk, they're also going to have items, and it's going to make it a little bit more difficult to beat, which I'm all for. I would like that to be the case. I also think the levels are going to be like quite high as well, because I'm pretty sure like the Ogre Clan had like low level 80s, and that's the end of the Teal Mask, and we're assuming there's going to be some sort of time jump from the Teal Mask to the Indigo Disk. I mean, you literally have to beat the main story of Scarlet and Violet in order to play the Indigo Disk DLC. So there's clearly going to be some sort of time jump, as well as the fact that Kieran is most likely going to be the champion, so he has to go to the Indigo Disk and become the champion. And so by that time, I'd like to think that there's going to be like some really high leveled Pokemon in the Indigo Disk DLC. Now, I think the highest ever NPC kind of like battle that we've ever had is like Red in like Heart Gold and Soul Silver. His Pikachu was like level 88 or something like that. I could definitely see them being higher. If the end of the Teal Mask was like low 80s, you got to think the end of the Indigo Disk is got to be like level at least mid 90s or level 100 or something like that. That's just my guess. As well as that, we know that we're going to be, well, we don't know, but we're also putting the idea together that you kind of have to like save someone, and the rest you like are going to become like zombified or getting their mind controlled by Dokutaro or something like that. We're just assuming that anyway from what Riddler-ku has said. And so I believe that if that is the case, there's going to be a lot of double battles in that situation too. So let's just say we pick, I don't know, Lacey to save, and then like Nemona and Carmine and Arven and Perrin and everyone become like evil or mind controlled. We'd have to be with like Lacey and then double battle two of them at once and then double battle another and stuff like that. So I'm assuming that's where like all the double battle stuff is coming from, but I definitely think they're pushing for like more competitive stuff as well. But yeah, I definitely think the Indigo Disk is going to be a lot harder than we're expecting it to be, which I'm all for, because you know it means that you're not going to complete it like really easily. You actually have to like strategize and stuff your team to be able to defeat Kieran. We also think that he's going to have the third evolution as well of Applin, like Diplin's evolution, and if that's the case, then that's probably going to be his ace, because that's going to be a new Pokemon. But either way, that's the first thing. And as well as that, we have Win here saying, any news about these guys? They're all missing from Generation 8 and 9. So obviously we've got Alolan, Rattata and Raticate, we've got Spinder, we have Patrat, Watchog, we've got the Elemental Monkeys, and then we also have Furfrou. So these are not data mined for the Indigo Disk DLC. Now, of course, Spinder was in Gen 8 because of BDSP, I believe anyway. And then like Rattata and Raticate, I mean, they've been in the game since. I mean, the ones that have not been on the Switch yet are Patrat, Watchog, the Elemental Monkeys, and Furfrou. Like, these have not been on the Switch at all yet. Others included like Zebstrika and Blitzle and Minior and stuff, but they have been data mined to be in the Indigo Disk DLC. By the end of the Indigo Disk, just judging on like Pokedex entries and stuff, these aren't going to be on the Switch, unless next year's game is on the Switch. If it is Gen 5 remakes, which is looking likely to be, then obviously the Elemental Monkeys will be in that game because they are Generation 5 Pokemon. But then we have Riddler-ku replying saying pick saved. So I don't know like why he's said that. I don't know what to really read into that. I don't know if it means that he's gonna like tweet this pick out at a later date and say like who's gonna be in or something like that. But yeah, he saved this picture for whatever reason. I'm assuming just to kind of like use it in the future to see who's like not going to be returning or something like that. Spinder's a little bit more annoying to bring in because of all the different patterns and stuff, but yeah, the elemental monkeys, like, I absolutely love Simisage. I actually really like this Pokemon. I think it looks really cool. It's decent in competitive. I'm not a massive fan of the other two, but I would love this Pokemon to be on the Switch because I just really like it. Furfrou is also a more difficult one because of all the different like hairstyles and stuff. If you bring Furfrou in, you kind of have to bring in all that stuff as well because that's like the gimmick of that Pokemon. But yeah, either way, very interesting that you put like pick save. Let me know your thoughts on what your thoughts are on that, and also what are your thoughts on the whole like double battle situation as well. Moving on, we have a couple more tweets to go over as well from Riddler-Ku. So the first one, he posted a bunch of different like snacks and saying legendaries in Sudachi 2. So how many snacks are here? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So there's 19 here. I don't know if that is like how many legendaries are going to be returning in the DLC, because obviously we know the Ultra Beasts aren't returning. Like Riddler-Ku has basically come out and said the Ultra Beasts are not going to be the Indigo Disk, which is a massive shock to the system. So if that's the case, that doesn't mean that like every legendary is also going to be in the DLC as well. Because we know as well there's like only 25 side quests for like static Pokemon, and if that's how many legendaries are also returning, then some are going to miss out. So we don't know what they're going to be. I don't know if like this is color coordinated, so like these are fire types, like the red Pringles or whatever, like that's how many fire types come in. I have no idea. I don't really know what to make of this image. He's just saying legendaries in Sudachi 2. So maybe we have to like collect certain items and that is the quest, because I'm still kind of convinced that the quests and the like stories and stuff that we have to complete with these static encounters are going to be how we do encounter these legendaries. And we did see Riddler-Ku last week said that he was going to drop hints on how we're going to be going into like getting the returning legendaries and stuff like that. But I think it's just going to be like different quest line. We know that Perrin is going to be in the Indigo Disk, so maybe she gives us like a bunch of quests, and that's where we find all these legendaries because she wants to go and photograph them all or something like that. But we do have people replying to this saying, I'm so excited to get a legendary from a vending machine. I guess it's tied to the PK Hex feature. If you weren't aware, we are getting a PK Hex like feature in the Scarlet and Violet DLC. If you don't know what PK Hex is, it's basically some third-party software that just allows you to create Pokemon from nothing and then hack them into your game if you have like the right kind of software and stuff. But there is going to be a PK Hex feature in Scarlet and Violet, so I'm assuming there's going to be a way in order to create Pokemon from nothing, or maybe like imagine Pokemon from nothing and then like have them in the game. We do have Riddler-Ku saying clever guess but not quite close, so the legendaries aren't going to be related to the PK Hex feature. And then we also have Lord of the Coast saying, can you give a hint of the method, of if the method is totally new or something that has been in any other games before? And then Riddler-Ku posted saying, more hints tomorrow. Which obviously, I'm recording this on the Monday. He tweeted this out on the Sunday, and I believe this is going up on the Tuesday, if that makes sense. So yeah, the second hint that obviously he's talking about is this one here that we're going to go over in a second. But yeah, more hint. I'm assuming this week is just going to give us a lot of like returning legendary hints. And then as well as that, we have not Arky saying, my guess is side quests or raids because of the data mine. And then we have Riddler-Ku saying, we all know what it means. Even Puppies, obviously talking about CenturyLeaks, made a meaningless tweet on this that everyone can guess, but how, we told you. And basically, CenturyLeaks said that there's going to be another method in order to return, to get the returning legendaries. That's basically what he said, I think, or something like that, I don't even know. But yeah, he basically said he made a meaningless tweet that everyone can guess. So I'm assuming that is right. So it looks like it is going to be side quests. But then as well as that, he went and tweeted this out, which is another kind of like hint in order, like in regards to the legendaries in Sudachi 2. So yeah, he says, legendaries in Sudachi 2 Part 2. And then he's tweeted out what seems to be a lot of different job titles. So we have appointment setter, we have restaurant host, we have data entry, house sitting / caretaking, and then newspaper delivery. Now, I don't think the job roles have anything to do with the legendaries. I think it is just literally an image of a bunch of jobs. And then I think it might also just be something to do with the quest. Like maybe the quest is us to do a job, and then doing that job gives us a reward, like one of these, and then that reward allows us to find the returning legendary Pokemon. Like, I don't know, maybe Zapdos is a big fan of Pringles or something. But yeah, not actually Pringles in the game. But yeah, so that's one connection that I could make. As well as that, like, this is completely just out of the blue. But obviously, I'm recording this before any kind of, like, announcement for a trailer. But the fact that he used, like, the 01 in this image, and, like, 01 is Wednesday, and that could be a day we do get news. I'm just saying, that's quite interesting. I don't know if he's used that on purpose or not. And that could be the hint. where we're actually getting news about, because I think the next trailer is probably going to have like returning legendary Pokemon, just like Romana's part was in the BDSP trailer. I think it could be something similar to that. But yeah, I don't really know what to, apart from what I've said, I don't really know what else to really make from this. I think we definitely need more parts to this. I'm assuming he will tweet out more over the next few days, but yeah, the only thing I could really link these together with is that there is jobs like quests that we have to do, which is certain jobs like go and do this or go and collect this or something like that, and then we use that item to go and find that returning legendary, and then it's a static encounter and we can catch it like that. So I don't think there's going to be like Dynamax adventures or anything like that. I think the whole like new gimmick is just going to be go and complete the quest. That quest allows you to find a legendary, and then you can shiny hunt it or catch it or whatever. That's just my kind of like thoughts and feelings on that. But that is going to be everything for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please do consider hitting the like button down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Please leave a comment on anything we covered in today's video with your thoughts. What are you thinking about the double battle situation in Sudachi 2? Also, what do you think he means by this, like pick saved? And also, what do you think that these hints are for the legendary Pokemon? Like I say, I'm recording this on Monday and it's going up on Tuesday. I'm sure there'll be more hints by the time this goes up that we'll cover throughout the week if we don't get any news this week. But either way, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. Have a great rest of your day. And until next time, peace.